Hi, welcome to For Flow with Chloe. I'm rather bunged up, as you may be able to hear through the snot goblin effect, um, which is why I didn't end up doing a reading yesterday. It was a busy day, and I was just powered through despite the snot goblin effect. I was deaf on and off throughout most of the day. Yeah, and so massive lie-in today. I'm feeling somewhat better right now, but we'll see. It's very hard to sleep when you can't. I don't like breathing through my mouth when I'm trying to sleep. So it's you're like going from one side to the other, trying to get just trying to get one nostril clear so you can actually breathe. Anyway, enough of that. Also, do you like my mushroom hat? I'm wearing the mushroom hat. It's one of my favourite presents. I have matching mittens as well, but I've not got this on. But yeah, fingerless matching gloves with little mushrooms on. So cute. From my son. So we are pulling from the Seasons of the Witch, Winter Terror, A Journey Through Yule and Imbolc. So our first card out is the Artisan of Winter Swords. So this is our Queen of Swords. She's precise, she's to the point. Look at that. What's more to the point than a bolt of lightning with a ruddy star on the end of it? And yeah, it's electrical. Our swords signs are our air signs, but here I'm getting this very electrically charged, almost magnetic kind of let's get to the point, like two magnets coming together, like whoop. That's what I'm getting off this card right now. Very channely, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. And so there's an energy of being so magnetically drawn to something that you're just like no nonsense about it. Like the tractor beam's on, zing, you're over to it. And no sweating the small stuff. Like it's just like it's clear, it's concise, it's to the point. Zing, that's where it's going on. Like it's like an epiphany, and you're magnetically pulled to it in a no-nonsense way. There's some of that, a go-go. We also have, it's all swords, the Master of Winter Swords. So we have essentially a king and a queen of the same suit, which is, zing, a magnetic couple. There's no nonsense, straight to the point, and it's all very clear, very concise, and it's straight down the line. We also, they're the master of communication and swift movement, swift thinking, swift action, and like no messing around. They cut to the chase, and they're cutting to the chase about one another. We also have the Ten of Winter Swords. Far more sexy version of the Ten of Swords than I've seen before. We've got her like floating up with her back arched and all the lightning bolts are zapping her. However, this is normally like a man laying flat down on his front with 10 swords in his back, like, I am done, I'm so done, I'm so utterly dead with this. And so we do need to also pay attention to some other parts on this card, I feel, because it is an ending, but also we have the poppies here, which are like a symbol of regeneration after, we use poppies, particularly here in the UK, Poppies are a symbol of like replenishment after hardship because of wars. Like the poppy is the symbol of war veterans and things, and it's what we use as a symbol on the day of those who served and died for the country in war. And so the poppy is that symbol because, you know, the battlefields, the sites of the destruction, the chaos, these absolutely ruined places, eventually after that became filled with poppies, which is like, you know, got the red that's kind of symbolic of bloodshed, but also replenishment. And like that earth was dead, ruined, and it's a site of death. But there's also this abundance, this sudden abundance of other things growing there. It's like life after death. It's like an ending and a regeneration of something after an ending that's like quite pivotal. And we can't ignore the dawn breaking on the horizon in the valley. The valley is the darkest point between two hills where there is the least light often. And we have this sun rising there, bringing light to the darkest places upon these poppies. And she's got, you know, she's being electrocuted massively, but she's rising up through it in this like white gown that just seems like some sort of rebirth. And so what I'm actually getting from this specific 10 of Wands cards is not a tragic ending. It's a rebirth. It was a necessary ending of the end of a hardship for a regeneration and, you know, a landscape to be able to flourish again. And there's a divine counterpart. There's two energies. There's like a balancing of the masculine and feminine here, both playing their part for a complete and utter regeneration after what maybe has felt like a complete annihilation. Massive, like electrical surge is what I'm getting off that as well. And it's this one. The 8 of Wands. This is again a card of zing, like a rejuvenation, a replenishment after like a creative, that's like having writer's block or having no creative energy, and then a sudden it's back. Like your zing is back, your passion is back, you've had a resurgence of your vitality, and it's going on, you've got it going on. It's a resurgence of your vitality, which again is very associated with the energy of rejuvenation and a rebirth. A rebirth of your fire, your spirit, your passion, your bada bing, your zing. Getting a bit cheesy there. Anyway, I'm going to now pull one from the Yule Oracle and see what those cards have got to say on the situation. Seasons of the Witch, Yule Oracle. What they got to say about the Zing Zing vibes. Crone. We have a lovely crescent moon on this card as well. And you know what? I was outside in the garden. I've been able to see a crescent moon all day whilst I was walking around some lovely scenery. But then, yeah, this evening when I went into the garden, it was very dark. I was like, oh, what a slice. What a perfect slice of the moon. It says, thy wisdom befriends the honour in which weaves within blood. A harrowing calls from the depths of your sacredness. And this is a very know yourself kind of vibe. And it's a person, a woman, crone, that has lived through many, many different versions of herself, but has never lost the truth of herself, and has become who she is through accepting who she is in all of the experiences and accepting all the different versions of herself and what they have taught her and where they have taken her on her life path and what she has accumulated in her wisdom, knowledge, and, you know, the bones of her being and the very blood of her. Without her stories, without her experiences, she knows she would not be who she is today. And so, with us having that 10 swords on the table and this regeneration, this like death and rebirth is what I'm kind of getting, this electrical kind of surge. And this balance of the masculine and feminine on the swords cards, which are our kind of our knowledge, our wisdom. And we also have the 8 of Wands, which is this, again, regeneration, this kind of surge of creativity and rejuvenation. And so I feel like there's going to be some sort of epiphany about where you've been and a direction you've been heading in all along that might feel magnetic and way paved and just fitting in a way that serves all of your past versions of self and just makes sense, and it's inignorable. And that is the reading. I'm hoping I'm not shouting too much at the camera because I'm like quite deaf right now. And I'm going to go and blow my nose now. And have a lovely Boxing Day. I'm sorry I wasn't able to post a reading yesterday. As I said, snot and busyness. Snot, busyness and merriment. It's the season. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you to all you new subscribers and all you continuing viewers that return time and time again. And have a wonderful rest of your holidays. Bye.